Hello, welcome. So here we are doing electrical looping of our hotel project. Now, generally, when you see that five stars have a very different way of placement of lighting and switchboards, but few things are common. Obviously, that you need to give two switchboards around your side table so that for an easy access. Then your AC remote is there. Maybe you see this brown one, this brown circle. So this is your AC remote. Plus, we are also giving it's a small bedroom. So this is a boutique hotel. So here in India, like a lot of people are coming up with boutique hotels, where there are boutique hotels are the hotels where the rooms are, above around 20-25 bedroom hotels. So this here in this one we have around again 27 bedroom hotel it is. Now, when you see the bedrooms will be small in this case. The basic topology of placement of switchboards, depending on the area available, we'll see. Now, when you enter this room, so we do not have any extra wall or any place to place the main switch for your card. So this pink one will be the card placement. Here, since the area is a little small, so what we are doing is we are also giving the main switchboard for the room here, which you can see in blue. Now, when you see here, we have an AC. So AC remote, we are placing it here, and here this yellow one, the yellow one is controlling the bathroom lights and the geysers and the exhaust fan. So now, further, when you see, this is a refrigerator and a TV unit. So in this specific room, we are planning a chester so that our refrigerator can be inside it and we can have a drawer and a platform to keep your jugs and your mugs and everything. So we are combining it like this. So this will be your will be a 4 feet study chester. You have your TV here also. So it will also work as a TV unit. Now for TV, we will be placing one switchboard for the TV. Then one switchboard we are providing here for uh, keeping your kettles and all. So that can be plugged. Your kettles, yeah, room kettles can be plugged here. Then orange one is the refrigerator power point. So in this room, since the space was limited, the uh, wardrobe is placed here. So this wardrobe will go like this so that this area can also be used to keep some stuff. Then here, this is the balcony covered, so we are placing some L-shaped sofa sitting here, and then this will not be here. Sorry, we'll remove this. We are placing one study table here, so that study table is mandatory to provide in any hotel bedroom. These are the basics that you need to provide. You cannot do away with. So you have to look for smart choices and multifunctional furniture. So here again, since there is a study table, so we are adding an additional light also for the study, and another plug point is we are adding here switchboard. Yeah, this will we have labeled as 21A because it's added later on. So study table, we have to give one charging point for your laptop. So in this specific, we are dividing the plug points. So one 6 ampere plug point will come here in the chest of drawers to plug your kettle, water kettle, and one we are providing it here to for your charging. So now this is the bedroom. Now when you see that we have placed two side lamps here and two switchboards. So one is here, one is here. Here the switchboard dimension or the distance is a little big because we are providing a little flexibility of adding beds. So you can even add a twin bed in this room if the client wants. So we are planning it that way that another twin bed can be introduced. Like I'll just show you here. So we have increased the distance between the switchboards. Else, when you see the other drawing, the switchboard distance is not that far. So for here we are considering, so we have increased the distance between the two switchboards which we provide for the side tables. Now for electrical looping, I've given you the fair background, what exact we have given. So here, uh, this is a small boutique hotel, so we will not be giving a lot of two-way switches. Else, generally side tables also have two-way switches for all your lighting. Here we are just giving two-way switch for your fan because this person will be a little far from the main switchboard, and this main switchboard is almost here to the person staying who will be lying here, who will be sleeping on this side. So this is blue one is a main switchboard. We have given one connection, so this is a two-way. We'll mention it in when we are making the table. Then SPL command we are using. So we have a refrigerator here. So refrigerator point is obviously this, we don't have to mark. Now the looping has to be given for the lighting. Where is my wardrobe gone? Here it is. Yeah, so the wardrobe is here now. So what we have done is wardrobe will go up till the false ceiling level. So we have shifted the light to this place. So the distance between these two are, we have given now 1200 mm. Now while planning, these two lights are on the bed and they can be, these two we are planning to give two-way connections. We'll decide where to give once we are just placing the switchboard in our Word document. We are labeling what is where. So what I'm doing is we can give 4 to 5 lights or maybe 6 lights in one loop, but I'm giving 4. So what I'll do is this will go from here till here, this one, so 2 lights here, one as in one loop is here and then one loop is here, 1 and 2, one loop is here. The black lines are being used. The two-way switch is given for this. Now, let me for the tentatively we'll see where to give what. I'll put this loop here, the two-way switch. SPR. So when you do such projects, generally it gets very easy. Now one side switch is here for this one. We are pink color. And this side lamp switch is here. So again, pink color. We generally differentiate with colors so that it gets easy to understand the looping. This one loop is coming here because Here we are planning on the covered balcony side, we are planning to give louver ceiling. So we'll be using cylindrical cob lights which are available these days. They look nice also. So if the curtains will be removed, it will give a good effect. The louvered ceiling plus your cylindrical black cylindrical cob lights, surface cob lights. Okay. Now what else is remaining? So bathroom we'll do. We have given only two lights here. The bathroom is quite small, and we are using the watts is enough for the bathroom. One switch is coming here. So it's even this geyser and the exhaust which I'm giving for this particular project outside. The switch for geyser I'm giving a MCB. So okay, sorry. For geyser I'm giving an MCB. Exhaust will be a switch. This will be a light. This switchboard will be having switch and socket for your shaving and your 500 is fine. For switch for hair dryer and your shaving trimmer. So one switch will be given inside for that. Fan is given here, so yes, this is fine. Since fan, switch and socket is given on this panel, this switchboard. So the two-way light we can give it here. Now we have to see there is this additional light, the backlit bed we have decided. So we'll give it here only. That's how we can save on our extra switches. We don't have to give extra switches, and we can keep some synchronization in the design by using same module and switchboards. So yeah, this is it for the looping. Now let's go to another room here. So this is a family room that they have decided with two beds. I think bedside table, let's do it here. So whenever we give twin beds, if you see the furniture layout, we generally put either just one table in the center to give the moving area, the space to walk, or it can be like in this when we see that the twin beds are placed and one side table is given here and the other one is given here. Okay, I forgot to tell that there will also be the telephone, the intercom. So we can place it here, intercom. Let me just mark. So that I don't forget myself. Now, when we are doing this room, uh, we'll place the intercom here. This is more accessible to both the people sleeping on this bed. Then Actually, this is a family room, so either you can give it here or you can just plan your intercom here. So maybe if not here, we can even give it here. One intercom connection needs to be given. So we have placed it here. Now we'll do the looping for this. As usual, the side table lamps will go to their switch boxes. And lighting, we'll see how to place those PLs for looping. So this is a little bigger wardrobe, like say 5 feet approximately. It will go up to 5 feet. So we have placed one light here as well. This light we have matched from to this level. One we have given here. So the looping, maybe we can just give these 4 lights together. Just 4 lights together. That will make sense. Or we can give these 3 lights, these 4 lights, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Or we can just give these one loop here, one loop here, but this will not make sense. We will just get 2 lights here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 lights. 3 loops can be created. Okay, I got it. So SPL, this is your main switchboard for the room. This is your card switchboard where you'll place the card. Do it like this. These 4 lights together, or okay, I have another way to do this. It's 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 lights together. Then 1, 2, 2 lights here. Explain. Then 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 lights here. Then these 2 lights will have a we'll place it here only. SPL. This is a two-way connection for the light. So one is will go here. And the other will go to this. These are your side lamps. Or backlit bed light. Yes, this one. The two-way fans. We can also do one thing. We can just provide the fan switch here to the side table, and we can just avoid a two-way light, two-way, because that will make more easy in sense else a person gets confused with the fans. We'll remove it. We just make single way. We just provide fan switch here. Then we can even do the fan on this side. So we can do one thing. We can just shift the fans to the other side nearby. So when you are making such drawings, there is no set rules. So you have to use your own mind, and here you have to see that if you be coming to this room, so where all what should be, like when we plan the switchboards, we have to see when we enter the room where all the switchboards will be should be, because which will be the most convenient way to access them. So once you enter, you obviously have to put a card, and then you have to have your main switchboard. Also, what happens is wherever the main switchboard is for the room, most of the wires go to the card area so that all the room lights can be managed from there, from the card. Now, since we have done single way backlit light, this back bed light has to come here. We have to revise it a few times, and then we even revise it on the Word document. What are we placing? Where are we placing? It's not always one shot, and everybody have their own opinions and own way to see and perceive things, and then you have to do it that way. I think we have done quite a bit, and now we're on this room. So the AC is placed here, so the AC plug can come here, or you can even place AC plug here, but then it makes sense because here we are using VRV systems, and we'll be installing the split units. It's not the duct system. I have to see the loop, is it fine, or it's just we can make more changes. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think I can just do one thing. I can just do 1, 2, 3, 4, and here I can just make 3, 1, 2, 3, and this one we can do 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is one complete loop. So change the color. We had an additional point, so we could track the scale line. This is two-way we have given. This two-way is fine because you can let all the light together. Fan is sometimes a person gets really irritated. Well, even for the bed light also it happens like that. Use this two light. So this will also have to go here. So what we can do is fan we can place it here so it will become the center. Both of both the people can access. This can go here. The two bed lights. Um, well, two-way lights always creates confusion. So whenever we go anywhere, the two-way lights actually poses a lot of confusions. Like up and down, we keep doing. So I am still thinking, should I just remove the two-way system and just keep it here because the main access will definitely come to this card system. So I think we can just do away with the two-way lights also. Because recently I went to two places. One was very difficult because you could not understand where the lightings are. So I can just put it here. LED will go here. Here. The intercom can also go here. Intercom. Hmm. And then we made single lights. So light can go here because there is a three-way socket there. LED light is also there. I forgot. This blue for ceiling cove light. This needs to be given access. So here I will give it. We are reducing the number of lights and wires and we are just keeping things very simple. So to reduce confusion, if you just see I've removed all the two-way switches now. This will make things more easy. Now here in this room I was giving it, but then I'll shift it to the bed lights can be accessed if they need to. Else there are two ways. Either you give it on the sides or you just give it here on the main switch. The rooms anyhow are they are within 120 square feet, so a person can easily approach things and walk. If the room had been big, then things would have been difficult. Now, well, this is also good if you don't give it here. Give it here main access. It's all subjective. Whatever the person feels is more easy way to use. I think we can do it here only to the main access. Fan is on the sides. That is fine. Even fan can be put on the main point. The person have to get up and access the main point. That can also be done. We'll see. We'll see. As and when your mind, you were just thinking, you are in a room and you are planning, you are walking, what can be done, where should be the switch placed. So yeah. It's very subjective. Whatever you're doing, it's very subjective to the person who's making it and how he's perceiving it. Like, it depends on your school experience. There are no set rules to anything. I think the loop one, loop two, you revise your drawings a lot. You have to. Generally, when you are working in a team, so one person makes the drawing, the other person checks it, whether it's fine. The looping can be changed because everybody have different ideas. So one loop, one LED, two LED. See, there are two LEDs, the cove lights, false ceiling cove lights. Then the side lamps are placed here. This, I think, in this specific room, we can give it on the side table because the room is slightly big. It's a combination of two rooms. And for these rooms, I guess we can give to the main switchboards only because the rooms are small. Hmm, that will be good. The color difference here in the lights, if you see, this is red, this is yellow. That's because we'll be giving different watt lights. Generally, on bed, it's best to give us lower watt light than the usual panel lights or the ambient light that we are planning to give here. Here we are giving this green ones are the surface pub lights and these are the panel lights that we are planning. And these two will be the pub lights directly on the bed of a lower watt. If not cob, well, we can give cob here because it's not going towards the beam. We have the space in the ceiling because whenever we give cob lights, we need to make sure that your ceiling has space for that cob light to coincide. So it's a recessed light. It needs cob lights need at least minimum of 3 to 4 inches of false ceiling to put it. And for panel lights, it's just maybe almost 1 inch, you can say. So it's easier to put panel lights on places where there are a lot of beams and you're just covering just for the sake of the false ceiling and you do not have space in between. So there you can plan panel lights, but for others you can cob lights look good for sure. They give you that reflection, but then only if the space allows. So here we have place. We are giving it here. Generally, cob lights are only given in the hotel rooms. It creates a nice impression, and then it is combined with the panel lights. I'm talking about the 5 stars because the rooms are quite big, so they just put two panel lights for the ambient, and the rest of them are the cob lights, just highlighting the main corners and the points. If you'll see, the lighting is also very dim there. But when you go to, it depends on the areas to areas. If you go to any other place and there the people want light, as they create issues. So you have to give panel lights there so that they feel there are more lighting in the rooms, there are more ambient light. If people are not used to have those dim lights. So for people who just want accent lighting, they can just switch on the cob lights and bed lights. So that will give enough accent lighting to them for relaxing. Also, the what we are deciding, the color and everything will make a different video. Like what colors you are planning and how you can plan which color light should be given and where. So this one is done. One fan, one fan. Here the room is like this. Now, if you see in this room, we have a specific area for the wardrobe. So here we have given one single light which can be used as a lamp light as well. Depends on the rooms and the layouts, how you are planning and what you are getting. Because accommodating rooms or making many rooms in small areas becomes very difficult. So here the things are different, here it is different. Here the lighting pattern is different because this room is big, so we have introduced a different way of looping. Here we have given looping for 1, 2, like this study area will have one loop. The other 4 lights can be worked on one switch, or it can be like one on two and then two more loops. We'll see. We'll just revise this drawing once we are done with this complete drawing, and then we'll work again on the looping. So it's a time consuming process. It's just what the person is thinking at what moment, what clicks. So that's how we give looping. Very subjective. So yeah, I think we have placed all the loops here. The bathroom is left. Bathroom here we have bathroom light is here. So we give this one. In this specific room, we were able to segregate the two areas. So two people can easily use a washroom. One can take shower and the other can use this area. Then your geyser MCB will come here. With geyser, if you see, this is the geyser we are giving on the ceiling and then placed a socket for the geyser. For the socket, the MCB, the switch will come outside. Then the exhaust is placed. This is a ceiling exhaust we are planning here for a ceiling ventilation because this room doesn't have any balcony. For ventilation purpose, we are giving a ceiling exhaust. The duct will go from here. So this is duct. The duct of fresh pipe or the ventilation will go in this shaft. So this is a shaft area. So that's about it. So we have done two rooms. We still have to work on the looping. We have to see what comes out at the end once the complete looping of this project is done. Now here I want to show you that I was talking about. There are two ways to place your furniture for twin beds. Either you just give one side table in between and the one on the other side if you have a smaller space because you need to maintain that walking distance. The passage needs to be given. And other or you just placed a big side table in between of the two beds and then you have your walking space. So there we could accommodate two side tables and here we have only one side table. It's a fan effect. The looping, if you see in this one where I started was I'll give this one loop like these two bed lights, you can say these two bed lights, so it makes sense. Then one, two, three, four together. So we got three loops here in this bedroom. Two lights connected to one. This two light connected to one, and then there are four connected to one. So that also makes it sense. We have to decide on the common module, and then we'll see how many lights we are able to accommodate, because somewhere we are able to create 4 to 5 loops, so it gets a little difficult. So we have to decide on the module that we'll be using for this project. Um, well, I already know what we are using, but then it's just to show that the module also plays an important role. What common modules of planning, and then there any space? If there will be spaces and extra switches coming, then we'll divide this loop further. So what we'll do then, here we managed to create 3 different loops. So then if we have extra switches, then we'll take these two together, and then these two together to the loop. Then we won't be using 4 lights on one. But I feel the room is quite small, so yeah, that's how we'll decide. Once I'm done with the looping, I'll decide whether it's going in a flow or not, and then I'll change. So that's it. That's what we could I could share with you. There is a lot of brainstorming that happens when you are creating an interior layout or working on interiors. Uh, the passage lights also we have given here, and then we are planning to introduce some wall lights instead of, and we'll be giving a little less light on the passage area. This is the service staircase that we have. We are getting a complete service area because we could not accommodate a storage room, so we'll be giving the service area. um, the lift is here. This is the main entrance, and then you are entering here, and so uh, yeah, so okay, I can show you how to create elevations in some other videos. So that's about it. Thanks a lot for joining. Thank you.